Hey guys, so here we are into the sump area of my setup. So I just wanted to show you a few things. I think last video my head was in the way, so I'm going to try to keep it out of the way so you can see what I got in here. So up here I have my auto dosing setup that I'll use later once I have corals and stuff. I got a 3/4 inch return right here with the SCH-80 valve up top. Yeah, so that's really easily, I can very easily just spin that off, undo that, and take the sponge off my return pump, take it out so easily. I know my last tank that I did looked very nice, but I could barely fit underneath in the sump area, and it was very annoying. So that's why I've added and made sure I had 3 doors on this. I would have made 4 if I wasn't going kind of close to a wall, but it's very, very accessible, and I didn't go too big on my sump. Some people believe that you need to have a huge, massive sump. Some people have a 100-gallon tank and an 80-gallon sump, 70. In my opinion, it's just, you don't need to have that, so I'd like to have the extra room in here. So I went with something, other people might go a little bit bigger on this size of tank, but in my opinion, this is going to work perfectly, and I'm sure I'll have good success. So, yeah. So I'm going to go to the other side, show you what I got going on there. Hey guys, so here's what I got going on over here. I got a temporary pipe right here, because that's that valve that I'm waiting for. It's a 1.5 inch union valve. So I'm going to put that there, and then 90 down, all in the gray, scheduled 80. I got my skimmer running just for the purpose of cleaning it out, getting it running, seeing how loud it is, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not running by any means to do anything, as this is just fresh water. I put a heater in there because it is pretty cold. Yes, I live in Victoria where it very rarely snows or anything like that, but it is pretty cold in the garage, and the odd time in February, March and stuff we get snow, so I didn't want it to freeze or do anything stupid like that. So I threw a heater in there, why not? Test it out as well. So yeah, everything's going pretty good down here. No leaks or anything so far. Let me just take you on a quick tour of the rest of my plumbing. Hey guys, welcome back to Chizzos Reef. So, I got water in the tank, it's all running. I've gone over a couple of things with my equipment down below. I'd like to go over the rest of my plumbing and everything that I got. I got my light set up just so you guys can see better, as well as I wanted to see what it looks like. It's dimmed way down, it's at about 20% I think on everything, kind of evenly. It's tough because I got a little too much blue, it seems like, with the camera, but when I look at it, it doesn't at all. The camera says, so everyone knows, on iPhones and everything else. Any phone and stuff, it doesn't film very well. So yeah, anyways, yeah, so I'll go over my plumbing and stuff. This is what I've used for my overflow. I've got this screen that I got from Water Store, Van Allen Water Supply. I'm going to add some O-rings on there so that they snug right in there. This one's currently not doing anything, barely, because the driveway is sloped, so if anyone looks at my other video and stuff, you notice and you wonder why my stand is not. It's definitely level, everything is good. You can see my RW15 pumping away. It's about 15-20%. It's way down just to kind of get water moving and stuff. I just wanted to get the idea. So yeah, I got my 3/4 inch return with my lock line fittings, the sprayer as I call it that I've made. It's performing nicely. I think I'll get a more powerful pump later. So that goes over and it goes down. And then I have my union that I've got on there for my 3/4. It's strapped to there so it doesn't move anywhere. And then it goes in, down, and through exactly where I needed it. So I got the 45 on there and the 90 and everything. So everything's exactly going down and through where I want it to. I got my 1.5 inch over there. Comes through the glass exactly the same as this side. Yeah, I got a union on that. Comes down, over, across. It tees to go down into the sump, and then that tee comes to a union and then back up. I've drilled some holes on the top just in case, but so far no gurgling noises or anything coming from either side. This side's not currently getting the water, but I did test it. I dumped a ton of water down there. It doesn't seem to be leaking. Everything is fine. The scariest thing for me is I've never used these before. I've had bottom drilled tanks and stuff, and those are permanent fittings, whereas this is a rubber gasket. So the guy at the water store, he gave me some pure silicone stuff to put on any rubber gaskets. I put it on the unions and I put it on there every 6 months. Other than this one here, every 6 months I'll be taking my unions apart and put some silicone on there again. This I will just leave for years until it either leaks or I move my tank. So yeah, so that's an update on my plumbing. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this really quickly as my phone is dying. So yeah, I just want to get through this really quickly, and then I'm going to head upstairs, give you guys some last minute shots here of my setup. Just picture it with a nice level water or a nice level water level there. So yeah, it's a little crooked, looks kind of funny, but the driveway is sloped for the reason that the water tank is located in the garage, so if it ever bursts or anything, it flows out of here nicely and doesn't puddle. So yeah, there's my setup, my sump underneath, all my equipment and everything in there. I've gone over all of that. So yeah, I just want to do one last video, let you guys know that everything is running and I'm very excited. So I'm going to let this run for a week. I'm probably going to take my light off of there and bring it back upstairs. No reason for it to stay in the garage here when it's freezing cold. So yeah, going to bring it inside. And then until next time, my next review is going to be upstairs, or taking the tank upstairs. I'll do a couple of video segments and stuff with us taking it up, maybe some photos and stuff like that. So yeah, very excited. I got everything running, and yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a week.